Hello, I'm Catherine Boland, Vice President of Legislative Affairs in MEMA's Washington office. On February 4th, 2021, the Protecting the Right to Organize Act, also known as the PRO Act, was introduced in both the House and the Senate. This legislation dramatically overhauls U.S. labor laws. The Motor and Equipment Manufacturers Association, along with our divisions, have joined other business stakeholders in Washington, D.C. to educate members of Congress on the harm this bill could cause. The bill, championed by congressional Democrats, would bring sweeping changes to the laws that govern unions. The underlying labor statutes have not seen such radical and extreme changes in almost 75 years. This legislation will strengthen unions but ultimately hurt American workers by limiting their right to privacy and association. The provisions in the bill could be devastating to small businesses and will change the way you, as employers, can communicate with your employees regarding efforts to organize. Some highlights of what this legislation does include removing a worker's right to privacy by requiring employers to provide contact information, such as home address and phone number, without the employee's consent. Codifying failed Obama-era standards that would have made it more difficult for employers to access legal counsel or other expert advice on complex labor and employee relations issues during union organization drives, and strip a worker's right to not pay union dues, invalidating the right to work laws in 27 states. This legislation passed the House of Representatives last year, but was not considered in the Senate. It would have been vetoed by President Trump. With the Democrats now enjoying narrow majorities in both chambers of Congress, the likelihood this legislation could be sent to President Biden's desk for signature is much higher than last year. To counter that possibility, MEMA is working with other business groups in Washington to educate Congress on the impact this legislation will have on our industry. At a time when businesses are continuing to feel the impacts of the COVID-19 global pandemic, this legislation could cause irreparable damage, forcing businesses to close their doors and countless workers to lose their jobs. Join us in educating Congress about the impact of this radical legislation. Members of Congress must hear from businesses in their states or districts about the harmful effects of the bill. Take out your phones now and text MEMA Act Now, MEMA-ACT-NOW, to 52886. MEMA Act Now to 52886. This will bring you to our Action Center, where you can find our campaign, which provides you with a pre-written message to send to your legislators. All you have to do is fill out a few details about yourself. Please know that MEMA and our divisions continue to advocate for policies that will advance your business interests and educate our elected officials on the issues that are important to suppliers. Please contact us if you have additional questions or need more information. Thank you.